Hello, everyone. Welcome to JACKDAMJIEN YouTube channel. Today's topic, trivial. Let's talk about the birth rate. It's going down. No one's having children. If you speak Spanish, I imagine you're having 1 to 75 different children. Spanish is not my first language. Let's read the comments of this NBC birth rate crash in the United States. Okay. So V8 posted 2 months ago says, smart people don't bring kids into this world, period. Then Mike Penner says, then why be alive? Yeah, I mean, people always make this argument that kids are so expensive. You know how expensive kids are? You know how expensive kids are? You gotta go daycare. You gotta buy clothes. You gotta buy food. You gotta give them a haircut. You gotta take them here. They always getting sick and get shots. You gotta get the teeth, the dental appointment, and the doctor appointment, and the doctor appointment. But listen, how much did it cost for you to buy potato chips or whatever type of junk food you eat, sodas, snacks, treats for yourself, from the first day that you started working and contributing to the American economy to the last job you had, the last salary you earned? How much money have you spent on yourself doing that? If you're in your 30s, probably $300,000 on junk food. Not food, not sustenance, not nutritious food. Junk food. So you spent $300,000 on junk food. How much did you spend on nutritious food that helps sustain you to this point? How much would you spend on food for a child to that point? You still spend money. Also, I know I have footwear that I can't afford. I don't have to take them to doctor's appointments. I don't take them to school. I don't take them to dental appointments. I don't have to take them to get checkups. I don't have to take them to a friend's house for a play date. I don't have to pick them up from grandma's house. It's footwear. It's made of a dead cow, but I can't afford it. I can't afford them. It's a very hedonistic lifestyle if you commit yourself to pleasure. Solitary self-masturbation. And avoid the great responsibility that all of us have, no matter our income, no matter our religious designation or our beliefs, to contribute to the economy. What better way can you do that than making more people? Right way. I'm not saying make 26 children with 26 different women. I'm not saying that. But if you have to do that, then that's what you have to do. I'm not judging. Some of you have done such exactly that thing. Not judging. I myself commend anyone that has given birth, whatever the circumstances. I don't care how you make the child. As long as you made a child that grew up healthy, past childbirth, and is growing up and prospering, I commend you, no matter how you've made that child. Married, not, gay, straight, stole someone's wife, stole someone's husband, kidnapping, adoption, child support, lawsuit. You're the grandma, I don't care. You got the child healthy, you're raising it. Now, Michael Penner said some interesting thing. He said, why be alive? I just argued that. Then he says, that's something nobody has control over. Everyone was put here. And then a guy named Devin Foster says, I'm 39, never helped bring a kid into this world, never intend to, haven't disappeared yet. Fair to make such a comment.
with the population declining.
I don't know, like I don't like this. I don't like how I click on something and it plays a video and I have to hear this person talk. I don't want to hear this person talk. I'm listening. My video. I don't want to hear you bloody talk. I want to hear my comments, not yours. Yeah? Yeah? All right. So Patricia Rout says perhaps population graphic could help because the human population swarm is far above need for growth. How about a graph to comprehend these as well? Plankton, forests, oxygen production, growth needed. Practices to heal the oceans, lakes, rivers, aquifers, fisheries. Diagnostic equip public health departments to know what is presenting for treatment. She went on a rant. I think she's basically a climate apologist, something like that. We don't need to focus on children. We need to focus on the environment. Yeah, whatever. So Jack Koo post 2 months ago post one of the best things to happen in this country in a long time is a drop in the birth rate. And then another respondent, Cyril Lettuce, Osakapa, says, "You're not serious, right?" Then he says, "Less people equals declining economy," which is true. Yes, the economy shrinks. Yeah. So some people are saying that. Some people are saying that if we have less people, then they have less wage slaves. So the logic in that is that we have a lot of children. We have more wage slaves. So we have more people to work low-paying jobs to support the system and to make the government richer and keep the machine going. However, why would one have such a defeatist mindset to believe that you would have to make children to work low-wage jobs and have a plethora of them to work low jobs to go in such careers? Why could they not have high-paying jobs or have satisfaction in that their salary is sufficient for them and they could make investments that matter and be innovative? Fortune does not favor the person that has the most toys or gifts, most advantages. It favors that underdog that's willing to take that bold risk, do what people haven't done, a calculated risk, the great deal of zeal, a bit of luck, and a lot of preparation. It's not merely chance. It is chance with a lot of preparation, a lot of experience, stroke of luck, and zeal. Okay, so Luciron V says, at Proud Pure Blood, just saying that I don't care. I don't speak Chinese either. I think he's saying that Chinese rule the world and they don't like children, and therefore he doesn't want children. So people might think he's Chinese, and he's saying he's not Chinese. I think this is what he's trying to say. But the Chinese are not necessarily known for their large litters of children. Okay, so Midnight Eye says, the world isn't improving and it's way too expensive to think about children. Another argument, it's too expensive. Water is expensive. Bottled water is expensive. But the people are retarded. Listen, I always want to do that. Okay, so Breeb, post 2 months ago, says, why would you want a child when you don't even have health insurance as a right? When your child could need medication, but the government would rather they die, who would want a kid? Okay, so I posted single moms, however. This is another priority. Breeb is saying, why have a child when they're not going to have health insurance? Health insurance. Okay. Just in case something happens, your medical bills are covered. Okay. It's very naive to go through one's lifespan expecting not to have health bills or have some sort of disastrous health outcome that will need to be paid for out of emergency, out of your pocket unexpectedly. However, being pessimistic and defeatist as you are, with your high estrogen levels coming from your bottled water sippings, you would always go to the defeatist ideology and think that there's always a failure in doing something that your friends don't deem popular. However, with you in this hive mind mindset, would cling to such a characteristic of your possible love outcomes shows how much of a bloody sheep you may be. So, okay, so Lilia says, some of us just don't want kids, regardless of income status. We prefer to live a child-free personal life. I have other things I prefer to spend my money on and time on, and I have no shame with that. Kids just wouldn't fit into the picture. I don't hate kids. I just don't want them. I think that's the comment of the whole thread. She'd rather spend money on other things. She sees children as things. She sees children as products, as commodities, as materials. Much as a PlayStation 5 or synthetic plastic vagina. It's not a thing. It's a part of your body. It is a person that will continue the legacy of your family and your family name. Therefore, it's not something that you can purchase with the money you have. Think about all the gay women that want children. They don't go to Walmart and get a child sale, yeah? Think about the gay men that want children. They're not going down readily to the local food line to buy 2 for 1 for a truck full of apples. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's not something you could buy or trade off. Yet they didn't want to be seen as sex objects. Though a man does not want to be seen as a wallet. So what's the correct dispensation for such attitudes? If you want children, have children. If you don't want children, don't have children. But therein lies the complication. You're not able to decide yourself. There are several middlemen in such a decision. 1, your knowledge of economic forces. 2, the state. 3, familial obligations and social pressures. 4, religious conviction. 5, subconscious internal struggles to not become your parents. And that fear is what fuels your adverseness to procreating and having children in any means that you may. Have you heard me? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Immortal Elidius 2020, posted 2 months ago, says, why bring an innocent child into an uncertain world? Nowadays, we are constantly being bombarded by talks of wars, disease, a changing climate, severe inequities, severe mental illnesses, lack of love, lack of sleep, increasing violence, increasing cost of living, lack of motivation. I cannot imagine the guilt of bringing a child in such a certain world. Let's go down one by one. Talks of war. You're afraid of war. You don't want to fight in the war. You don't want to be a part of it. But you want to participate in the capitalist system, which is fueled by wars. Diseases. You are disease. Your DNA is made of diseases of your ancestors. You know, the people that gave birth to you, that made you. Changing climate. Oh no, change. 2 days ago, it was a tornado, storm. Blew the rafters off the buildings. Trees fell down. 100,000 people lost power. Now, 74 degrees, sunny, not a drop on the ground, anywhere. Change. You're afraid of change. You're a bitch. Severe inequalities. Oh, my neighbor's got more money than I got. They got a blue BMW. I got a red BMW. It's the same year, same make. Their vehicle's got 1,500 miles. Mine's got 1,503 miles. That's inequality, ain't it? Yeah. You're 5'7". I'm 5'6". If the economy slows down, I'm screwed, you're screwed. You don't want to have children? That's fine. But you must understand these important economic principles that are keeping our country stagnating and helping China to kick us in the arse. I haven't eaten ice cream in 3 months. I'm JACKDAMJIEN. Thank you and goodbye. And goodbye. And goodbye and goodbye.